I want to take this time. I want to take this time to thank everybody who responded to the video that I posted on Facebook. It's incredible to see the response on a song that I promise you I was not expecting to get the kind of response that I've gotten. I don't know if it's the visuals combined with the track. I don't know if it's the track itself. I don't know what makes this track so different from any other song that I've done on the 15, but congratulations to Evil Eye and thank you to everybody who's been supporting. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 15 is the theme. Week 9, the Evil Eye.
Let's go. Yeah. Mic check, mic check. Yeah. Even though we both fly, give each other space and not the evil eye.
The Evil Eye started in February. I was at work. I'm trying to remember. The Evil Eye started in February. It was at work, and I think I was just scrolling through type beats. I was like waiting for somebody to pull up with some equipment, I guess. And I was kind of like sifting through some type beats, and I stumbled on to this one type beat by an artist, producer by the name of Buckroll. Shouts out to Buckroll one good time. Appreciate the creativity. It was supposed to be an ASAP Ferg type beat, but I mean, type beats are like whoever the name is, it just helps me find it. But from that point forward, it's me and my excellence. It had a very 2004 vibe, and so for anybody that knows anything about excellence, I do kind of resonate with the 2000, the 90s vibe and everything like that. Somebody even said 1980s to describe my music. It would be an apt description because, you know, I like to tell my stories. I like my words to come out clearly. I like, you know, this is just what I like. I don't do too much auto-tune. So, you know, when it comes to this track, I knew immediately where I was going to go with it. And if anybody remembers an artist by the name of Q-Tip, he had a track called Vibrant Thing. I said the one line that was sticking out to me when I heard that beat was, "Baby, even though we both fly, give each other space and not the evil eye." And I just couldn't get it out of my head for whatever reason. And from that point forward, the song actually started out as a song called Blown Up, All Blown Up. And then it went over to being called something irrelevant to the whole song. Then I think it was Shock. And then finally I settled on The Evil Eye, which is when my graphic designer came in because I was like, yo, what if we get that Vampire in Brooklyn kind of look? And then he was like, yo, what if we put the Uchiha eye in there? I said, yo, let's do that. And so there goes your visual. I'm like, well, if this guy has this much quote unquote power, got the Raiden hands going on, if he got this much power, why not create like a distortion kind of screen just to preview it? I did not think it would, you know, go as far as it's gotten up to this point. So again, once again, thank you to everybody that's done that.
6 minutes, excellence, you're on.
Yeah, but I didn't make the beat though. Brought an appetite to the song, it's a feast though. Put my balls on these lines, prepping for a free throw. If your hands in the air now, that's a free throw. Say she loved me on a deep note.
This song was actually supposed to be a lot heavier than this. It was actually supposed to be about... What's going on? Cujo the Excellence from the future, so I'm actually editing the video. I wanted to let y'all know the song is actually supposed to be about the World Trade Center bombings. So All Blown Up is actually supposed to be about the World Trade Center bombings, not what I ended up saying, which probably is going to get edited out. But regardless, it's supposed to be about the World Trade Center bombings and the shootings that were going on, like the mass shootings that were all happening between 2016 and 2018. The song was supposed to be very, very heavy. And obviously, y'all can tell I lightened it up a lot. So yeah, bombings, shootings, all kind of heavy, terrible stuff. So ended up not being that way. In the second verse, there actually was a rewrite. So if you guys are listening, when you guys listen to the song, the version you're listening to is not the original version. There's actually a rewrite. The original version was supposed to be something about shooting up the club and us not doing that. Or like, because your grudge was so strong, you shot up the club and then a bunch of innocent people had to die just so you could satiate your grudge. And I was supposed to commentate on that. But I've said, all right, fine. We've kind of lightened the mood. The mood was very light leading into that part. And I was like, I think that's too dramatic of a fall. Let me go ahead and drop it down a little bit. And so that's where the rewrite came in. When you listen to it, it's still pretty lighthearted from the top end of that second verse going into the final portion of the song. And so, The Evil Eye.
I don't even look if she don't give me a wink, and I don't even lay a finger till she buy me a drink. I'm not here for all that, I'm just playing along. I just hit the dance floor and I busted a song.
This song hopes to give you guys, just hopes to give a vibe, honestly. It's a lot of fun. It was really, like I said, it really wasn't supposed to be anything more than what it was. I didn't really have any kind of deeper undertones going on. If y'all pick up the deeper undertones, then hey, thank you, appreciate the diligence. But the goal of the song was not to, change the world with one lyric. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't a game-changing song, at least not from my perspective. It was supposed to just be focused on, getting the song, kind of getting the messages, kind of throwing a little double entendres in there, just kind of typical excellence fashion, if you will. I think the biggest difficulty was in the song, there were different vocal things going on. Like there's kind of there's a deep vocal, there's a light vocal, there's a high-pitched vocal, there's even a distortion vocal that's going on, and balancing those without distracting the listener was very important to me. And I think it was pretty difficult going each day that I was working on that song, trying to balance and manage and go back and listen. Okay, that should be good. Balance, manage, go back and listen. Okay, we need to tweak something. But that's something I usually go through with most songs I do. Just with this song, there's more of a professional vibe to this beat. There's more of a professional vibe to the song. As a matter of fact, Buckroll's version, his original version, had the front end and the back end of the song, that kind of intro, outro part. They were very minuscule, very tiny, and I had to actually add some compression to them, kind of fatten them up a little bit to make them at least somewhat match the rest of the song. Especially with the ad-libs that I was throwing in there and the extra vocals I was throwing in, it was kind of throwing off his original intro and outro sound.
Let's go.
So I had to go in and fix that. Shouts out to all my Finding Nemo fans. Towards the end of the song, I leave in a pretty hilarious line. Basically, the story goes that a chick got rejected and got upset, and so in typical angry lady fashion, she decides to recruit some dude to come find me and I guess take me out. And what he didn't realize was that I had a
team with me. He's a clownfish, and we bout to be.
Instead of obviously shooting him, we shocked him. I'm gonna let the song speak though, because I'm not speaking on that. I am Cujo. I am excellence. This is the 15 is the theme. This is week 9, the Evil Eye. Y'all take care.
Giving all my energies all the way to the death of me. Thought that I was winning, but it's just a cutscene. Just an ad to me. Commercial break, you see. Getting back to obsessions in the meantime, my baby. Even though we both fly, give each other space and not the evil eye. Even though we both fly, give each other space and not the evil eye. We acting like grown-ups. Don't even try to hide, cause the spot blown up.